Right, because I appreciate having somebody to relate to because I'm really walking in the blind. I've been in this business now for more than 10 years, but everything that I've learned, I learned through trials and errors. I didn't know what I was getting into, but now that I know a little bit, it's good to know if I'm going the right way.
Yeah, let me show the coaching service for the other folks on the call, but it sounds like you have this. So it sounds like you had your first call with Sunny. Did you have a live call with Sunny?
Yes, I did.
Did you complete your homework assignment?
I don't know what that is.
So you
That's
guys
why I've
saw
been going backwards and forwards, pulling my hair out because I don't know where I'm going.
you just quick direct questions and it'll be real easy. So
Okay.
you guys saw me do this, right? This is if you email us, if you make a post in school, we will handle your questions and everything like that and gear you towards doing what I keep coming back to. Have you guys
Okay.
noticed a reoccurring theme on the call
Okay.
of me coming back to this, the referral sources, right? Are you
Okay.
noticing that? So with our coaching program, we require you to do that. We'll have a one-on-one call with you. We'll, get an idea of your situation, game plan. All right, how are we going to get the house? We'll answer the questions that you have, the kind of topics that you're kind of fuzzy on, because we understand no one's going to pick up the phone and talk to these people if they're like confused about something, right? So
Yeah.
that's what that first call is for. And then we're just going to walk through how to do this. And you guys saw me do it. Delba, you think you can do that search and find 25 phone numbers and emails?
I have 425 maybe more pages, but I'm not sure of who I'm supposed to, if there's social workers, probation officers, case managers, discharge planners. I have all of those, but
Cool. We're gonna
I'm
do
not sure
we're
which.
gonna complete your homework assignment today. So,
Okay.
well, I didn't see any more questions. If you guys have some last minute questions, drop them in the chat. I'm going to do this homework assignment for Delba because you all need to do this anyways. So
Thank
you
you.
have your marketing contacts.
Yes.
Absolutely crushed this. You have over 25 people you could, send an email to or make a phone call to.
Okay.
Have you emailed any of them and how did they?
I emailed a couple of them, but what I had did before, I had some clients probably about 3 years ago, and I left a bedroom like that. It had two bunk beds and two twin beds in there. And so I forgot to take one of the bunk beds down. Now, right now, my rooms have two beds, three beds, up to four beds. And so everything is brand new. The covers, the painting, and everything that I've done to bring it up to look decent. So I'm hoping that I can get somebody to. I had some people come by yesterday, but these was just friends, and they was amazed of the way the place looked. But that's not the social workers or the case
Oh, let
managers.
me let me pause you. Let me pause you.
Okay.
I know you have a house. You're ahead of the game.
Yes.
You're ahead of the game. Okay.
Well,
So I'm just gonna use this as an example. Okay. They might not be in Vallejo. I found
they
one.
are.
These guys are. Okay, perfect.
Right. For some reason, they don't want to do business with me. I don't know what's on the list with them. Nobody said anything. Nobody told me anything. And so 3 years
This is
ago, I
it.
stopped.
That's
I,
that's fine. I guarantee you there's new people there.
yeah, they turned over a few times.
Perfect. Landlord engagement. This is, of course, it's hard. SAC, Leap Referrals.
SAC.
SAC, Leap
Uh-huh.
Referrals.
Referrals.
Referrals, I think. Bear with me.
Referrals.
It's Leap Referrals. You are correct.
Okay.
Leap Referrals at Bay Area. At Bay Area. I'm dropping this in the chat. That's your contact.
Okay.
And this is one of them. You're gonna want to do you could do it manually like I just did, or you have a big old list. So
Okay. I want to talk to you a little bit deeper about that, Brandon,
you're not gonna talk to
because
me, you're gonna talk to Eric. Bear with me.
oh, okay,
Bear with me.
okay.
We're completing your assignment. We don't need to
Well,
talk about beds or layout or anything like that.
just go for it.
Yes. All right. This is good. I'm looking for something. I'm gonna add this to the gold course. I did this with D. Here we go. There's an email you're gonna send to them.
Okay.
All right. It says something like, hey, we're a new company, plan on investing in the Bay Area rather than go the affordable housing route, or rather than go the traditional route. We want to offer affordable housing, blah, blah, blah. We see that you have a landlord engagement program and rapid rehousing. Email in to see who I can speak with about that.
Wonderful.
And you're going to do that over and over again until you can get a meeting.
Okay.
And guys, when Brandon says over and over, you might have to do that 40, 50, 60 times.
Yeah, you may need to here, watch this. I'm gonna pull it up. I'll show you what I mean by follow up. You're gonna follow
Okay.
up with them until you get a meeting like this. What we mean by referral source, you have a good talk. They do work with people that need affordable housing and they say, yes, contact me in the future when the home's ready or anything like that. Some type of verbal agreement, a nice chat. Just have one meeting like that. Have you done that yet?
I did talk to a social worker and a probation officer,
Mhm.
but I did have the too many beds in one room at that time. And so now like,
Tweak that.
everything is on a flat right now. All the beds is not without a extra bed on top of it. So
Okay,
I'm going to
so
remarket myself to these people.
perfect. That's a referral source. We're going to count it. I
Okay.
su I suggest you continue to do that. Don't rely on them. Contact these guys that how long did that take me to find these people and a good contact that is asking for landlords to contact them?
Oh, wow.
About 15 seconds. So
Okay.
continue to do that. But so you completed the first assignment. You can email me or Sunny, hey, I've completed the assignment. And then you're going to move on to work with Eric.
Okay.
All right. So you're ready. You're ready. You're ready to work with Eric. Uh,
Okay.
what was I was doing something important I wanted to show you guys. Oh yeah, go ahead, Andy. I'll let you riff because you were fired up about follow up, and so am I.
Yeah, again, that's where 80% of the sales are going to be made after the fifth close. That's something you guys just gotta imprint. So 80% of sales are made after the fifth close. Another way of saying that is you're gonna have to follow up with somebody, basically 10 times in order to get them to like start talking to you.
So I'm
Would
dropping
you
it
email them the
You know, and
same
keep reaching out to people.
email?
He is in the follow up.
professionally
No,
harass
switch
them.
switch it up. Yeah, switch
Look,
it up. What I tell
look,
everyone, you have to be pleasantly persistent.
yeah, Delba, you need to force these people to do their job.
That's
Yep.
true.
So
Yep.
look at this. I dropped this in the thread for today's call so you guys can
Mm-hmm.
see it. You see all these back and forth emails?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we were going on a script here?
Maybe not.
This is all one organization, multiple threads, almost 60 emails back and forth before we got this contract for our done with you client.
Hmm.
So if you're just sent, even though these guys are asking for an email from landlords, I would bet you need to follow up. So this is an example of follow up. What we tell our virtual assistants, you send an email, you wait 24 to 48 hours. If you don't get an email, you call. You may leave a message. If you don't hear back in 24 to 48 hours, guess what they're going to do? We did one email, one call. Still haven't heard back. What are we going to do?
Call, email again.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
So you send this email today, you don't hear back, call this number. Hey, my name's Delba with Shared Home Solutions. I reached out to your landlord engagement assistance program. I'm just following up. Who can I speak with?
Okay. That
They're
sounds
gonna
so great.
they're gonna they're gonna forward you to somebody. That somebody's gonna be on a Zoom meeting or on a vacation or something like that. You'll leave a voicemail, and then 48 hours later, you go email this. Hey, I left a voicemail for so and so. I haven't heard back. Who can I speak with about the landlord engagement assistance program? And
What they
you do,
used to call that is you have to stay in their face.
yeah, you do this over and over again. And you'll have a
Hmm.
meeting. You'll probably need to do a follow-up meeting. You'll speak with,
Okay.
let's see. Again, I want you guys to imagine trying to get in touch with the manager at DMV. That's what you guys are doing.
There you go. What a great example, Brandon. Just to give you guys an idea, it's not just this business, it's everything. And I'm going to give you a personal example right now. I'm driving back from a property and I'm following up with my insurance agent on this property. So let me explain. I have to have flood insurance on this apartment building, even though I think that's ridiculous. I've been working on getting flood insurance on this or a new flood quote. I'm not kidding you guys. for probably 4 or 5 weeks now. I've got multiple voicemail confirmations or voice confirmations, emails, texts. It's done. We got the quote. It's done. We got the quote. But I still don't have anything confirmed and in writing, meaning like an actual contract, a bound policy from the carrier. It's been, again, probably 4 or 5 weeks. So every day or every couple of days, I'm following up. The reason I'm following up is because I've got about a $20,000 a year savings just by changing over these policies, which for me is a lot of money. So no matter what you're doing, it all boils down to follow up. It's so damn important. You're going to have to follow up. And most people are not going to do their jobs. So it is, as Brandon said, it's your job to do their job.
To that point,
Okay.
Andy, we have some great examples here for Delba, everybody on the call, and we'll probably clip this for YouTube because this is just gold. So
Wonderful.
Andy, we talked earlier about like cleaning up messes, right? And
Yes.
even with group home riches, okay? So you almost need to will your way. You need to
Yes.
will your way into it. Let's give an inside glimpse of just the mess with group home riches. You remember when we got robbed of about $10,000 from Google Ads?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So is there a script or a course that we can go find to be able to speak with somebody at Google?
There's no, guys, it's a faceless corporation.
Have you guys ever tried to speak with the manager at Google?
You can't.
So
He's
look,
chatbot.
Andy has the will. We're gonna speak with somebody. We're gonna figure it out. We were able to get in, somehow we got on a Zoom call with some people in the Bay Area, not in India. And we
Brandon, should we tell everybody though what we did
yeah,
to
go
get
ahead.
that?
Yeah.
So guys, again, like Brandon just said, you have to have a will, and where there's a will, there's a way. Not to use a bunch of lame cliches, but that's the reality. So how do you get irritated with people and ruffle their feathers enough to actually get them to get off their ass and call you back? It's almost impossible to do with Google. So what did we do? We figured we know all their leadership. Obviously, it's a publicly traded company. We get all their leadership and we send them certified mails return receipt, not just regular letters, but certified mail, USPS return receipt. So they actually have to sign for it. And we probably sent out no less than, no joke, 20 letters. Now, you guys could say, well, you had the money to do that. That is true, because each one of those letters is probably, I don't know, $8, $9, $10. So we probably spent a couple $150 sending out letters, but it was worth it. And the next thing you know, we're getting responses back from people.
And we got a refund from Google. I've been told by people that's unheard of. Even the people that we spoke with on Zoom, you remember, they were like, hey, somehow you got in front of us. So whoever you wrote a letter to, I forget exactly what they said, but they were very shocked to be actually speaking face to face with a customer. You remember that, Indy?
Yeah.
So again, it comes back to the will. Like, these people get a ton of money, right? I showed you that example with Endeavors. We showed just through ChatGPT public information. It was hundreds of millions. I think, Andy, you looked it up. And
I think Endeavor is just a 1-year contract at one point in time. We did it on a webinar once. We looked it up. It was like $3 billion with a B.
Again, it's to the ridiculous amount of funds, right? So I don't know this company personally, right? So they may be awesome, okay? But let's say they get millions in funding. How much of that funding goes to this team, guys? Do you think all these administrative jobs are helping the homeless in the Bay Area? Be honest.
No, they probably get half that billion.
It's probably closer to 90%, Deborah. That's what a lot of nonprofits work off.
What?
They're stealing the money.
So
That's horrible.
What did ChatGPT say about the executives and people like that? You remember what their salaries were?
Yeah, they were high.
6 or 7 figures.
Yeah.
Many times millions a year.
Again,
Millions. That doesn't include the free trips to Aspen to go skiing, to speak or listen to somebody speak at a conference.
Look at this. This list goes on and on and on. So this is why this is necessary. So Delba, we said we found the landlord email, right?
Right.
You don't hear back from them. Great. You call. Who can I speak with? You don't hear back from them. Do a little bit more digging. Again, you can use ChatGPT for this, skip tracing services, etc. Luckily, they honestly, even though there's a ton of people here, they make it easy. Look, if me and Andy wanted to start a group home in the Bay Area, you think we could do it just through this organization? You think we could will our way into getting somebody to speak with us if we can get a refund from google.com?
Yes.
All right. So you guys need to adapt this attitude. So
Brandon, I'm going to interrupt real quick, even though I'm driving. It's probably not safe for me to talk like this. In 2021, this is just one contract. Endeavor's got an $87 million no bid contract from the HHS department. That was just for housing migrant children. And then it got another $530 million government program for family reunification and migrant support. Okay. There's billions and billions and billions of dollars that these people are getting to house all types of people.
yeah,
Wow.
Okay.
we used ChatGPT earlier, and
I'm reading this right now.
you
Yeah,
just
I'll
looked it up
ChatGPT.
on. I think you looked it up on USA Spending, but
Yeah. So
the
go
exact
get the
number-
money is
Yeah.
what it boils down to. Go get the money, guys.
So Delba, this is what we mean by follow up, right? So
hmm
in our example, we found the email. Okay, we may have called the phone number. All right, let's say we're not getting back. All right, who can we speak with? You go, all right, they actually have the leadership. It may make sense to just start with
The leadership.
There's April. That's your landlord liaison. They make it very easy.
Oh,
Let's see. What is this?
Guys, but what Brandon is doing right now also, this is $5,000 worth of information. And let me explain why somebody would pay $5,000 for this. The reason is because Brandon is showing you how to get in touch with people that have hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars at their disposal. And all it takes for you is to literally copycat what Brandon's doing right now, build one or two relationships, and those relationships will net you $5,000 probably on 2 group homes or 1 group home within 2 months.
Wow.
Right.
That's
So-
amazing.
When investors look at things, investors are just smart individuals. They're using their minds. They're like, wow, how quickly could I potentially have my money back? If somebody can have their money back in a year, it's a very, very, very worthwhile investment. So if Brandon could go out and, we do. It's obviously we give a lot more value than this, but there are people out there that would charge $5,000 for the information that Brandon is showing right now. Again, the reason is because all we have to do is just show you how to make $400 extra a month for a year. $4,800. You got all your money back. But realistically, what Brandon just showed you, if you have one group home, you use these tactics and these techniques, you will have made $5,000 within a 2-month period because each group home is going to net you give or take $2,500 a month.
I'm gonna put a tie on this and kind of wrap things up for we'll kind of clip this section for folks on YouTube, Andy, because this was
Yeah, I think we should.
Did you guys get some value from this? Delba,
Oh yeah.
yes.
get started today. So let's rewind. We kind of used our keywords to find this place in the Bay Area for Delba.
hmm
We found them from Rapid Rehousing. We found I don't know where it is on the page, but landlord liaison.
That was who we are on the left.
Yeah, all right, landlord engagement. So this place that we found, again, it took me about 15 seconds to find this place. They're looking for landlords to reach out to them, okay? So we would email them, we would call them, we would do follow-up, literally nonstop till you get a contract, or you don't always need a contract. Verbal agreement is fine. And then in addition to that, Delba, these
Uh-huh.
guys have leadership. So if you don't hear back, you could typically find or ask, hey, who can I speak with? Who's the landlord liaison, or who can I speak with in housing? They make it nice and easy. It's April here. She's the landlord liaison.
hmm
And I dropped her email contact in the chat for you, Delba.
Oh,
So
wow.
you saw me and Andy do this with just a few minutes of work. I want you guys to extrapolate that. What would your business be like if you did this every single day, a couple times per day?
It would be overflowing.
There we go.
It would
I'd
be
so
overflowing.
busy.
There we go.
Yeah.
We're gonna clip that. Okay. So for YouTube, that's where we'll wrap it up. For folks that aren't in the school group, join the school group. You guys get a call like this every single month. We are about 2 hours into the call. Guys on the call, are you getting value from this?
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. And then we have our gold course, okay, on a digital library filled with how-to guides, information, sample material. And then we have a bunch of coaching services available as well. We'll put all those links in the description. And yeah, we hope to be speaking with everybody else that's not in the school group now. We hope to see you guys on a live call here soon.